I wasn't alive when the jitterbug was popular, but Colin told me all about it, and it seems like a wonderful, wonderful music style. And I think when I think of jitterbug hits, one of my favorite has to be The Moon is Full and I'm Getting Hairy.
Hello everyone, I have, as you no doubt guessed from the intro, decided to continue my YouTube favorite videos series. And I decided to wear this hat simply because I wore it for the first one, and I like it, so there you go. As you noticed, the next video is another Whose Line clip. As I mentioned, quite a lot of them are. This particular Whose Line clip is a game of greatest hits. The basic premise of this game is that Ryan and Colin are CD salesmen trying to pitch this CD. What the songs on the CD is about comes from the audience. In this case, it's horror. After Colin and Ryan give the title of the song, then Wayne, and in this case Chip, sings that song in whatever style they mentioned that it was in. Now, Greatest Hits is a fun game for two main reasons. The first is Colin and Ryan. These two work so well together, and I honestly think they're better together than they are apart. I love watching them banter, and this game is a perfect opportunity for them too. The other thing that's good about this game is watching Wayne and whoever happens to be with him make up these songs. This is not something I would be able to do, and I'm always very impressed by what he comes up with, whether he's by himself, whether he's with Chip, whether he's with Brad, whoever he happens to be with. So I like Greatest Hits, but what is it about this particular clip that makes it stick out? First of all, Ryan and Colin waste no time in making fun of Drew. When Drew gets the suggestion, the songs of horror, he says it a bit oddly.
Songs of horror.
So of course Ryan and Colin waste absolutely no time in making fun of him.
Horror.
Oh, horror.
With horror?
You horror.
Another thing that I like about this particular game is just watching Wayne and Chip work together. Wayne and Chip seem to have the same kind of chemistry that Ryan and Colin do, particularly in this clip. I can't imagine that it would be easy to make a song just when you're by yourself, let alone when there's another person there with you. These two just do it so well, particularly in this game. I think my favorite song that they do is the Jitterbug, just to watch Chip do the splits and do several other interesting dance moves. And that's not to say that the Pat Benatar and the Red Hot Chili Peppers weren't good too, but I do like the Jitterbug better. So what is my favorite moment of this video? That's really kind of hard to say. This video is so full of funny and impressive things that it's really hard to pick just one moment, so I'm not even gonna try. I have two moments that really stick out at me. First of all, you have to understand that, as far as I can tell, Colin and Ryan spend a lot of time on Whose Line trying to make each other laugh. And that doesn't mean they're not trying to make the audience laugh, but I can't help but think that really their main goal is to make each other laugh. And it's not really easy for either of them. Both of them do pretty good at keeping a straight face. So when one is successful in making the other laugh, it's pretty cool. Now, these two moments where Colin does make Ryan laugh is nothing compared to Tapioca and Arctic Turn, but it's still pretty amusing to watch. The first moment comes in the introduction of the second song. In the first song, Ryan does this segue to go from what they were talking about before to the first song, which was going to be a Jitterbug. It was kind of tenuous at best, but that's what made it amusing, and what made it even more amusing was Colin's reaction. And then, as you noticed, Ryan kind of poked fun at Colin's age, so Colin decided that it would be a good idea to get some revenge.
You know, I remember once I went to a circus and I saw the strong man bend a car. Bend a car? Pat Benatar!
I think my favorite moment in this particular clip is just when Colin raises his eyebrows at the audience, as if to say, yeah, I went there. My second favorite part comes later in the clip when they're introducing the third song. Colin introduced this one as a Red Hot Chili Pepper, goes through some elaborate segue, again to make fun of Ryan, and then gets a tad overzealous.
Anyway, they did a song, and it went like this. Oh, here's the title.
What makes this particular clip good is the fact that Colin himself laughed at what happened, because he didn't do it on purpose. He was just very excited, I guess you could say. And that was my second favorited clip. I would definitely advise you checking that out if it interests you. It is a very funny clip. I didn't show you all the wonderful moments in it, so you should check it out for yourself. You should also check out some of the other greatest hits, including the ones with Tapioca and Arctic Tern, so that you can understand what that means if you don't. And I will put a link to this specific favorited video down in the doobly-doo, so you can find it easily that way. Easily, yes. And that is all for today, so I will see you all next time. Yeah. Bye.